Where to go and what to do in Cleveland? You got to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If you've been watching and following my travels from Michigan down to Ohio, you know that we are staying in Hartville, Ohio. We drove up to Cleveland. It took us a little under an hour to get here. So today's adventure is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, Ohio. My friend Sherry and I've never been here. My husband has, and he said it's great, and he said we're going to love it. Here is some of the skyline of Cleveland. It is a big city. I have been to Cleveland before. I was just in a different part of the city. I am so excited to get in here. For some reason, I wasn't expecting a pyramid shape for the museum. So that was a bit of a surprise for me. I love these historic placards. You might want to stop and read it. It talks about how Alan Freed coined the term rock and roll. Long live rock? Yes, I agree. I wonder if they host events out here on the plaza. It was hard to take pictures with the sign because it's so long. We were able to park in a little lot right next to the museum, and we paid via a QR code, and we paid around $14 for 4 hours. I remembered to wear my U2 hoodie that I got at a concert that Sherry and I went to when she turned 50. We saw them down at the Link in Philly. The museum is actually 6 levels high. We entered at the 2nd level, and they have a gift shop over there. So you go down an escalator and you start on the 1st floor and work your way up to the 6th and then back down to the 2nd to exit. Here are some of the recent inductees. We had to laugh at the entrance to the women's room. Each display was curated so fantastically, as so much to look at. There was no way I could take pictures of everything. I only picked a few items here and there. I highly recommend you come to this museum. I like listening to music, but my husband and my friend Sherry are really into the music. I really enjoyed myself, even though I am not a music fanatic. The 80s was my music when I was growing up. I am part of the MTV generation. That is Madonna's Necklace and Gloves. That is Prince's guitar there. As each artist gets inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it is up to them which items get donated to the museum. I remember that trend when boomboxes just kept getting bigger and bigger. It was hilarious. Do you have a couple of boomboxes hanging around your house? I know we do. Look at how young they are. It's the Beatles. Check out the little vest and the giant collar. Do you think we could bring this trend back? And I also love the color combinations, especially this one. We were waiting to go into the Power of Rock experience at the Connor Theater. There was actually 2 theaters in the museum, but the one was closed when we were there that day. Seeing him was a little bit unexpected. And if you look out in the distance, that's Lake Erie. We did take a break in the middle of the day to go to the cafe, sit down, have some food and some drinks. We were in here for almost a full 4 hours. There is a movie about this CBGB club where a lot of musicians got their start. Thanks for watching.